Brothers and sisters, good afternoon. One paradox in life is this: we abound in praises for a person when he is already dead. But when he is still alive, we seldom give him praise or affirmation. Tama po ba ito? Hindi ba kapag namatay na yung tao, we have so many eulogies. Pero we have a saying in Tagalog, aanhin mo pa ang damo kapag pagpatay na ang kabayo. What is the use of the grass if the horse is already dead? So this paradox is also true with the scholars of the law, or the scribes, or the experts of the law in the gospel today. And what is that paradox? Their ancestors killed the prophets, but they build the memorials of the prophets whom their ancestors killed. That's why the Lord said to them, "Woe to you who build the memorial of the prophets whom your father killed. Consequently, you bear witness and give consent to the deeds of your ancestors." So that's the paradox. No? They build the memorials to praise the prophets, but those prophets were killed by their ancestors. So the Lord said to them, "Woe to you." So that we will not incur the woes or condemnation from the Lord, let us do these two things. First, we give praise to people whenever it is due. Baka sa pamilya ninyo, naku, wow na uhaw, man lang sa affirmation. If you are a husband, maybe your wife is already hungry for your affirmation. You give that affirmation. Or the husband is already hungry for the wife's affirmation. The wife should give that affirmation if it is due. Let us not wait for people to die to give them affirmation. What's the use of that? And second, we should not consent to the wrongdoings of others, just as the Pharisees did in the gospel for today, as Jesus told them. Let us call a spade a spade. So let us do these two things, my brothers and sisters, and the Lord will not say to you, "Woe to you." The saint whom we remember today, Saint Teresa of Jesus, also had paradoxes in her life. One, for example, she was not really that prayerful person, but when she got sick, he spent her time in mental prayer. And after he got sick, that was for many years, he stopped praying. So he already loved mental prayer, but when she was she recovered from her sickness, she stopped doing it. But I don't know what happened. There might have been spiritual awakening in her that she became a famous mystic. Ibig sabihin ng mystic, it is a person who have reached the highest level of prayer. Paano ba yun? Ano yung mga indicators that you have reached the highest degree of prayer? That you are already having visions of God. And Teresa had vision of Jesus Christ. And when praying, she would levitate. And she does not want it. That's why he asked the help of her other fellow nuns. That whenever it will happen, they push him back to the floor. Kasi tumataas siya eh. And the other paradox, she had not much resources, but she was able to establish so many convents and monasteries for sisters and nuns. That's why when he was asked, how were you able to do that? Her reply was, Teresa and little money can do nothing. But Teresa, little money, plus God, everything will be possible. So, ganun nga nangyari. No? He was able to build so many convents and monasteries for sisters and nuns. So here we see that Saint Teresa of Jesus turned the paradoxes in her life to her spiritual advantage. And that is her challenge to all of us. Like her, let us also turn our paradoxes in life to our spiritual advantage.